Okay, let me get this pulled up. Okay, so today yesterday you watched a video about ways to use the dialogue and the rules for when we have dialogue. Where's the comma go? Where's the period go? Those kinds of things. And so I just kind of want you to hear it from my mouth. And we're going to finish doing some practice with this week. We're going to start using dialogue quite a bit in our writings. And I'm going to expect that you're going to be using this punctuation correctly and the capitalization. So, you can use dialogue at the beginning or at the end of a sentence or in the middle. Like, it does not matter where you put it. You can even put it in the middle of a quote, like down here at the bottom. Since you didn't do your math homework, my teacher said, you'll have to finish it at recess. And so you can put dialogue anywhere in a sentence. And so we're going to talk about the rules when we do that. So the first one is, for every new speaker, you begin a new line. So we would never want to like run it all together like I said, and on the same line my mom said, but each line is a new speaker so that it's not confusing about who is talking. Commas and periods go inside the quotes. That is so important. So let's look right here. Do you see we have the two quotation marks right here? If you open a quotation, you have to close a quotation. So on our revise and edit, I've seen it lots of times where they will put a quotation either in the beginning or the end, the quotation marks, but they won't put it on the other side of it. And so when they do that, they'll trick you by saying add a quotation mark to the beginning or add a quotation mark to the end. If we open a quotation mark, we have to close it. Okay, it has to have both. It can't go by itself. And then like right here, you see this comma? It's inside the quotation mark. Okay, inside what is being said. Said Evan. Said Evan is what we call the tag. The tag is we attach it to the quotation so we know who is saying it. It says use commas to separate dialogue and a speaker. Let's go to the mall, comma, said Kara, and then the period goes at the end. Notice the commas on the inside of these two quotation marks, except for when we use exclamation mark or a question mark. We want to make sure we capitalize always the first letter of the spoken part, like it's a new sentence, even if it's not. And we want to put the exclamation mark or the question mark inside the quotation marks. Inside the quotation marks. And if we're using a quotation mark in the beginning or the middle of a sentence and it technically like that sentence would need a period, I just put a comma. Okay, only put a quotation mark, a exclamation mark or a question mark for those types of sentences. So I know this is a lot of rules, and like I said, we're just going to really work on it this week, and then we're going to start applying it to our writing, and you're going to start seeing that in your revise and edit. So make sure you're doing the practice cards that are attached to this lesson so that you are practicing where those commas and things like that need to go.